Folks, welcome back. We are here. This is another episode of Bros Talk MMA. I'm your host, UTICA, undeniably the illest cat around, aka Mr. Make This Pick Real Quick. I'm here with my bro host extraordinaires.
You know what it is. Mr. Never Miss is guaranteed. Who we got on the other side with that mink coat, bro?
Y'all know who it is. It's RayBuck. It's Michael Jordan. It is. Your lady want to feel on me.
Mr. Fluff himself.
Oh, okay, I get it. There's a theme. All right, yeah. Fluffy Hernandez.
Yeah.
Fluffy ass Ross fur coat.
Hey, last time I seen somebody wearing this was feeding somebody grapes at one of them Usher shows. You know what I'm saying?
It's cherries, by the way, motherfucker. And kind of funny. All right, I got you. You know what I mean? Right.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It feels like we're just coming back for like the beginning of the year because they only gave us those 3 fights. Yeah. I'm starting to get the feeling that UFC are some real life drug dealers here because there's apparently something in these fights that had me like, bruh, can we get back to business? Or maybe it's just getting back to y'all, you know? So salute to everybody that's viewing. Salute to all the new subscribers. Much love to everybody in the chat. But we are here to cover this weekend's fight night card, the first fight night card that's going to be out of town away from the Apex. It's UFC Houston. We have a 14-fight card. It's going to be headlined by Sean Strickland going up against Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. But yeah, like I said, we got 14 fights on this card. Do you guys got anything before we start?
Yeah, I'd like to say something. I'd just like to say that UFC is doing a lot better of a job lining up these fights, these last couple cards. I don't know. I feel like they're putting like some of these top-ranked fighters in there and not really letting people dodge each other anymore, you know what I mean? This card right here, I mean, if you're a casual, you probably don't know who everyone is, but it's a pretty good banger of a card. I'd like to say, you know, just starting out the year, it's been a couple of really good cards.
I have to agree with that. This is definitely a sweaty card. It's not for your casuals, but if a casual does decide to get in, you know what I mean, on a card where he doesn't know everybody, this is the card to do it on.
For sure. Yeah, this is going to be a goodie here. In particular, we have a couple of undefeated fighters with the same record going up against each other, so I'm looking forward to that one. And we also have another undefeated fighter who was a part of some controversy their last time out, but we'll get to that in a moment. Shout outs to the chat real quick. We got Tyler Betts in the building. They said Strickland's getting the W. We'll get to that fight later on this card. But real quickly, before we start, I just want to say, if you haven't already, make sure you go check out our online merch store. Our merch is live. We haven't had a chance to tell y'all, live here on the show. But as of now, we do have merch available via our Etsy store. So make sure that you go to the description, hit the link, and go get you a Bros Talk MMA shirt. We're going to have new drops every fight week, and what you see there for now is dope, but I promise you we got a bunch more ill shit coming, so be on the lookout. And without further ado,
Real quick, not just shirts. We've got hoodies. We've got beanies.
you are correct.
And more to come. Okay, my fault. Sorry.
Hey, real quick, shout out to Queen Angel. She's not going to be in the chat. She recently had eye surgery.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she had to get her, she had blue eye disease. She had one eye blue this way, one eye blue that way. Just playing, sis. Sorry. I had to get you. But yeah, she won't be in the chat because she did just get eye surgery. So
I figured she had eye surgery from looking at her brother too much.
Hey. I'm pleasant to look at, thank you. You're pleasant to feel on, apparently.
That's right.
I have no comment either way. But y'all, let's get things started. We have a women's flyweight matchup to begin things. We have Carly Judice going up against Juliana Miller. We got Judice coming in 2-1 in the UFC, 5-2 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5. We got Juliana Miller. They're going to be 2-2 in the UFC, 4-3 overall, and 2-3 in their last 5. I'm going to be going with Judice in this one by decision or KO. They're going to be the younger and the longer of the two, but definitely a striker primarily. Whereas Miller, they're going to be older and less rangy, somewhat well-rounded in their skill set, but ultimately I just don't think that they have the skill set and maybe even the like real aggression. They're definitely going to come there and fight, and they're going to be in Judice's face. But I just don't think, like I said again, the skill set and or the aggression is going to be there, and either Judice is going to piece them up, or she's going to just, really have her way and eventually put her away. But I'm going with Judice.
I couldn't agree with you anymore, Cam. Carla Judice has a reputable reputation for taking the center of that stage. She is a decision machine, known for being a decision machine. But, her losses were decisions. She's known for finishing her fights. I feel like she's going to go in there and dominate. She's faced way tougher people. And I feel like this is going to be her night to show out and win big this night. What do you think, Ray?
I agree with the Judice pick. Judice has got 2 KOs in her last 5, back-to-back KOs. The last 2. She has a better resume, and to be honest with you, I think this card probably has some of the best women's fights to possibly finish. You know what I mean? That being said, I'm excited for it. I think Judice takes this one handily, and I think she finishes.
Yeah, that's rare.
Definitely. Okay, so we're all in agreement on that one. Good shit, fellas. Tyler Betts in the chat is also in agreement. They believe they're going to have Judice by KO. So,
That's a very good something to put in the parlay for sure.
Definitely. I can see this one being talked about tomorrow. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. on the West Coast. I'll be breaking down parlay builds for fights not to go to distance with my guy Cesar Marin, the legend. You might see him in the chat here in a little bit, but shouts out to them. We'll be doing parlay builds on fights not to go to distance on this card in particular, so tune in tomorrow.
Real quick, I can salute Tyler Betts on this pick. I couldn't salute him on his last pick, but good job there, Tyler Betts.
Hey, real quick.
We'll talk about the other pick.
Real quick, shout out to Whiskey Bar. It's for
definitely. Once again, as always, when you watch Bros Talk MMA, we are located here at the great historic Whiskey Bar Denver in lower downtown, 2203 Larimer Street. So make sure that you stop in, not only to check out a live taping with us on Thursdays, but anytime during the week. Great shot specials and, just drink specials in general. And good community. So, make sure that you come out to Whiskey Bar Denver, lower downtown Denver.
Right across the street from Chili Shack.
Yeah, shouts out Chili Shack as well. Let's see here. So, moving on to the next bout on this card, we have a featherweight matchup in the men's division. We got Yadier Del Valle going up against Jordan Levitt. We got Del Valle coming in 2-0 in the UFC. 10-0 overall, going up against Levitt, who is 5-3 in the UFC, 12-3 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 bouts. I'm going to be going with Del Valle in this one by decision or KO. They're going to be slightly younger and less rangy of the two, but well-rounded in their skill set and super aggressive. Levitt's going to be slightly older and longer, but they're going to be a grappler primarily, and I just don't think that they necessarily have the skill set or the aggression necessary to take control and or finish someone like Del Valle. And on top of that, I think we're going to be seeing an even hungrier than ever Del Valle, given his last outing where he was a part of a lot of controversy because Isaac Delgarian allegedly threw the fight. So I'm sure he wants to, make sure people know that that wasn't a fluke and that fight was going to go that way regardless. But who we got, y'all?
I feel like Del Valle is an excellent pick, Cam. I feel like he's on the trajectory of on his way up in his career, as opposed to Jordan Levitt, who's kind of been stagnant ever since Paddy Pimblett, kind of put his career in a whole different trajectory. And but yeah, I'm going with Del Valle. Yeah, you can take him for a KO.
Shouts out my co-hosts. You guys decided to show up this week and pick with your boy.
Hey, bro.
Del Valle for the win, undefeated. I mean, you guys are. I'm glad you guys are going with a winner finally. You know what I mean? It's good stuff.
I'm trying to get like you one day, bro. Shit, bro.
Yeah.
Out here.
That'll never happen.
Damn.
Okay. Okay, I got nothing. You got it. Okay, you got it.
I get you.
Okay.
Hey.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Appreciate
It's
you.
not my boy's fault. He ain't running to Courtney Love and get all her hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't murder fucking.
You look like some 80s hairstyle
What's that?
for a coat, dog.
What's the lady's name? Cruella DeVille.
Yeah.
Shouts out the homie upstairs. Fucking said, "Hey, bro, how many skunks did you hit to get that jacket?" I'm like, "Man, fuck you, bro."
Oh shit. Okay, moving on, y'all. We have a welterweight matchup in the men's division. We got Jean-Paul Lesbignoni or Yanni going up against Phil Rowe. Somewhat of a short notice replacement, Phil Rowe. We got Lesbo Nyani coming in their UFC debut.
That was zesty.
Yeah, that was wild. That was wild.
You moaned that. You moaned that. Yanni. Wow.
Damn, y'all okay, y'all okay, okay.
My bad, I know.
Okay, y'all fucking on fire right now. All right, so they're making their UFC debut, 9-2 overall and 4-1 in their last 5.
Who's making their UFC debut?
Yeah, what's his name?
Lesbon Yoni. Phil Rose coming in 4-4 in the UFC. 11-6 overall and 2-3 in their last 5. I'm actually going with Phil Rowe in this one by KO. They're going to be older of the two by 8 years, significantly taller and longer, but I would say a striker primarily. They do have grappling capability, but in what I've seen in their last couple outings, they would prefer to strike. Jean-Paul Lesbignoni, he's going to be younger and smaller of the two. Somewhat well-rounded in their skill set, but I don't really have too much more info. And from the looks of it on paper, they lean towards the grappling. I'm basically going off of the size difference in this one and just the fact that I do believe Phil Rowe, if he's able to stuff some takedowns early on, he should be able to find the KO. And, if this goes to the decision, it could possibly be a coin toss at that point. But I'm going to go with Phil Rowe. Who we got, y'all?
I'm not taking Lesbo, I'll tell you that. I'm going with Phil Rowe for a few things other than the reason I could pronounce his name, for one. 2, I'm feeling his fresh Bel Air, you know what I mean? His haircut. He's still trying to hold on to that shit. 3,
I know somebody else too.
Hey. Okay, we said we weren't, but we did it.
I got some pizza rolls over here I was going to eat it.
Yeah, I'm taking Phil Rowe. He's still dangerous. He's got knockout power. Not a great jaw, but I do think if he gets in there and starts putting in his work first and, taking the center of that stage, he just might put that Lesbo to sleep. What you got, Ray?
Yo. Anyway, Lesbo Yanni for the win, 4-1. Phil Rowe does have a little bit more of that. He's been in the UFC a little bit longer, but he's getting beat by people who are, you know what I mean, amateur UFCists. You know what I mean? They've just got in there. They're
Real
not
quick, says somebody in the chat, says, "What's up, gangsters? Old man Rowe's gonna get it done." My man. Hey, I love hearing the parlay God's words, bro. It makes me want to put some money on it. You know what I'm saying? Makes me want to put some money on it.
I like how he slid that in at the parlay god. You know what I mean? When it's supposed to be the parlay legend, but now he's like, you know what I mean? No, that was an attack. That was a direct attack on me, right? Okay. That being said, shouts out Cesar Marin, my man. Come on, bro. Les Boniani's gonna make it happen. Bill Rowe, yes, he does have a more extensive record in the UFC. You know what I mean? He's fought that level, but the fights he's lost in the UFC are, you know what I mean, top contenders in the LFA. Let's just go ahead and say it the way it's supposed to be said. Les Boniani's coming out hot. I mean, I think he's in there to you know what I mean, to be in there like swimwear, basically. He's just gonna make it happen. He
Yo.
calm down. Les Boniani. Like, I don't want to hear.
I definitely didn't say it like that.
Definitely
That's
say it like
definitely
that, bro.
unique
No,
to you
that
now, bro.
was
You got your
all
own.
you, my boy.
Yo.
That being said,
Yo. What's in this jacket? What's up with that?
Yeah.
What was that made from again?
I feel like he bought it from that.
Bride of Frankenstein?
He reminds me of that dude from Drew Hill. Freaking.
Cisco.
bro, my man did not just compare me to fucking dong, dong, dong. Like, that's wild, bro.
Ooh, that jacket's so scandalous.
Oh, damn. Say it again.
That jacket is scandalous.
Y'all don't stop hating on my jacket.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
I ain't hate on nothing, bro.
We loving it.
I just asked, was
This
it
jacket-
Cruella DeVille or the Bride of Frankenstein that you hit on the way over here to get that jacket?
I'm
made?
just saying, this jacket is for the bitches, not the mitches. Okay? So that being said, leave me jacket alone.
You right.
Hey, since when they put long sleeves on rugs, bro?
That was solid.
Who does that?
That was solid.
Nice.
Who does that?
That was fire. That was fire.
All right, I'm done. man. I'm
Once
sorry.
again, y'all, though, shouts out to Cesar Marin in the chat. Make sure that you check us out tomorrow. We're going to be doing parlay builds for fights not to go the distance on this card. This may be one of them. You never know, but you got to tune in tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 on the West Coast. And make sure you check out his channel as well and subscribe to him because he does a lot more parlay builds for various sports, NBA, NFL, all that good stuff.
All
So
three
make
of
sure
us
you
has
tune
made
in.
money off of this man's bets.
Absolutely. So Cesar, drop the link in the chat.
Well, they can just click on him in the chat. Just right there.
Yep.
Boom. But anyways, y'all, moving on to the next matchup on this card, we got another welterweight bout between Ramiz Brahimaj going up against Punahele Soriano. We got Brahimaj coming in. They are 5-3 in the UFC, 13-5 overall, and 4-1 in their last 5 bouts. We have Soriano coming in 6-4 in the UFC, 12-4 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 bouts. My pick's going to be with Soriano in this one by KO or decision. They're going to be the slightly taller and longer of the two fighters. A striker primarily in their skill set. They can grapple, but it's mostly just to get back to the feet. Brahimaj is going to be slightly smaller and definitely a grappler primarily, so they're going to be looking to get Soriano to the ground. They did display some knockout power in recent fights, but ultimately they're going to try and look to either control via grappling or get the finish. But I'm going with Soriano. Who we got, y'all?
Excellent pick. I'm taking Soriano as well. This kid's explosive. He's dethroned a few really good names. Nikolai Veretennikov, Euros Medic, Miguel Baiza. He has lost to Roman Kopylov, but for the most part, he's finished these guys in a fashion. He's not just going for decisions. Actually, for the decisions, he's losing them. So I feel like he's going to go on this fight knowing he has to finish it in order to get this win. And I'm taking Soriano.
Great motherfucking breakdown. But I've got to say that Brahimaj, if we're talking about finishes, he's 4-1 in his last 5, and he's finished the last 3. So we're talking about a firefight. Brahimaj is the one fucking fighting fire.
I strongly disagree.
I don't know if he wants to step into the fire on this one. I don't know if he wants to step into that fire.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, who gives a shit about the Rock's little brother, fucking Puyeho or whatever fuck his name is? Bro, like, he's not gonna win. Like,
Listen here, Dennis Rodman. Punalehi is on his own fucking. He's got his own lane, okay? He's created his own lane.
Oh shit. Bruh, y'all
all day,
Fire.
all day.
staying out of it because y'all came to play today. I'm good, man. I'm good.
Everybody here is fair game.
All right, bet. Cool. Well,
He's all
we're gonna go fucking Brahimaj for the win. You know what I mean? Brahimaj, you know what I mean? Again, he's a finisher. You know what I mean? He's really starting to come into his own, in my opinion. And Punalehi, whatever.
Do you think
it
there's
is,
a good chance this goes to a decision?
I think there's no chance it goes to a decision. I think this is a finish all day long. And it's a finish by KO. It's not. There's no submissions here. You know what I mean? It's a stoppage.
For Brahimaj?
Yeah.
KO?
Yeah.
You're wildin'.
You're wilding.
on that.
Anyway, I see your shirt. You know what I mean? I see your
Hey,
jacket.
bruh, it's fucking-
and give me
Yo,
a second.
the card's taking place in Houston. So, shouts out to Swisher House one time.
Right?
Fucking,
You know what I
we
mean?
got,
All right.
The Screw Tape Records came from, I was out there, got this from the Screw Tape Records store, so shout outs to them too.
You know what I mean? I know.
R.I.P. Michael Watts.
There we go. Oh, man.
Mike
Oh,
Jones?
fuck it. Yeah. Okay. R.I.P. Michael Watts is what I was getting to. So rudely interrupted.
Shouts out my guy, Mike Chaos, Lil Maine, Devin the Dude, the Swisher Blast team, G-Dash, all them out in Houston. Much love to y'all as well. Got me swagged up with this hoodie, so yeah, much love to y'all. But yeah, as you were saying?
Deuces, wag ass motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, go ahead. We can move on to the next one because I just broke down Brahimaj winning, and you know what I mean, on how I'm going to be 4-0 at this particular point in the card. So,
Okay. Real quick in the chat, Cesar Marin says, listen to the elder in the room on this one. He is wise. I'm not sure if he's referring to this fight in particular or the one before it.
Listening to Ray. Soriano fight.
Okay. But yeah, and then also let's get the likes up in here. Make sure that you like this episode. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Moving on to the next bout on this card, we got a bantamweight women's matchup. We got Nora Cornell going up against Jocelyn Edwards. We have Cornell coming in. They are 3-2 in the UFC, 9-3 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 bouts. Edwards is 7-4 in the UFC, 16-6 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 bouts. I'm gonna be going with Edwards though in this one. They're gonna be the younger and bigger of the two fighters, well-rounded in their skill set, and I think even evolving little by little. We got Cornell coming in. They're gonna be older by 6 years, smaller in stature, and a striker primarily. And I just feel like, they don't really got much to offer for Edwards, unless they just come in there and piece him up. I feel like Edwards is gonna mix it up well, lean on him, tire him out, and either get the finish late or just win by decision. But who we got, y'all?
I took Jocelyn Edwards. I usually don't take her. She's not a very high output, but she does have a tendency to hang in there and not finish her fights, but get the best of that third round. If Jocelyn Edwards doesn't get put out in the first round, I feel like she has the better chance of taking it if it goes the distance. What do you got, Ray?
we're going with Jocelyn Edwards, and I'm not sure what you're talking about as far as finishing shit. She's finished her last 3 fights. She's a beast. What are you looking at? I feel like you're looking like you're double checking my numbers or you're checking my stats. Yeah, that's what you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
I just don't feel like we ever see
Analog. I'm out here analog on it.
high output from her, from Jocelyn.
You know what? I think career-wise, you know what I mean, she hasn't been very high output. I think she's gotten better And she's starting to put together combinations, especially in her last, few fights. That being said, again, this is another one of those women's fights that should be finished, and I think Edwards finishes, makes it happen. I know it's crazy, but the money line on that, just because of the history of the women's division, is wild.
Oh, I bet.
So,
I bet it will.
Jocelyn Edwards win by KO, or just by finish. We're just gonna go by finish.
Damn. Has there ever been
Makes a lot of sense.
where he's picked 2 women fights?
Yeah,
to
to
finish?
finish.
Yes.
Hey, you know,
Boss Dog Big Val, baby.
It's a full moon.
it's the year of the horse, bruh. Shit's coming out fucking blazing right now.
Hey, bro, don't. Hey, see, you're trying to. Apparently, I don't know. I've been hearing this shit. Like the year of the horse is like bad for the year of mine. I don't want to say what my year is. You know what I mean? Or my thing is, but it's bad. It's not good. Apparently.
You know.
That's whatever. I don't know either.
Sound is great for me. I'm not gonna lie, but hey,
Yeah.
you know,
This year's my year, banner year.
yeah.
Is it? Wait, what year is
It's the
yours?
year of- what's up?
No, I don't go off of the Chinese shit. I just go off of like sacred numbers, like 2 Jones or whatever.
Spirit number? Yeah.
Mine's just like 6 and 8. My life involves my birthday and everything. My closest uncle that's passed away, 6/8/86. My birthday, just a lot of those magical numbers, like offset numbers.
Right. All right. I want to talk shit, but 6/8 is one of my favorite numbers. Because I tell baby, hey, I owe you one.
Bruh, 20 years later and we still going, still going strong. One never misses.
Yeah.
We got Tyler. Okay, so we got Cecil Marin in the chat. They say Edwards is going to write her record and get her win back. Tyler Betts got Edwards by decision. This is a rematch. Cornell won last time, but it was a robbery in Paris. Yes, it was. I remember.
Absolutely.
Crazy work out there, especially in Paris, y'all. But
Absolutely.
anyways, though, shouts out to the chat.
Shout
Let's
out
move on.
Tyler Betts. Thank you thank you just for being involved with the chat. Shout out to the chat.
Does Tyler Betts
Pretty
have a channel?
If they do, make sure you go follow it right now because you can click on them in the chat and go check out their channel if they do. And whether or not they do or not, if they got any sort of type of content on there, go check them out for sure. Shouts out to them. Real quick, moving on to a flyweight matchup in the men's division. We have Alden Correa going up against Luis Garule. We have Correa coming in. They are 1-0 in the UFC, 11-3 with 1 no contest overall, and are 4-0 with 1 no contest in their last 5. We got Garule coming in. They are 0-2 in the UFC, 10-2 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 bouts. I'm going to be going with Correa in this one by decision or KO. They're going to be the younger and bigger of the 2 fighters and well-rounded in their skill set. They train alongside the current champion, Joshua Van, so they got really crisp boxing, and I actually picked them as like literally on an island by myself in their debut matchup. So, shouts out to me. But anyway, we got Garule coming in. They're older by 5 years, smaller in stature and a striker primarily from what I've seen. Sounds like they're kind of one of those dudes that performs better in the gym than they actually do under the lights, but maybe they'll right the ship this time, but I just don't see it happening. I'm going with Correa. Who we got, y'all?
I'm going with Luis Goulet. I feel like he has a better chin. He's a high output fighter. He has good range management, and overall, I feel like he's just going to be the more dominant one, taking the center of the octagon. I'm not a very big on going for Luis Goulet, but this one I'm going to have to take it. Yeah.
That was probably a super pause on the camera.
Yeah, super pause.
Damn, fool, you about
Yeah.
Knock us all over here.
Lockjaw McGraw. Who you got? I'm on one tonight.
Sick of you motherfuckers.
Yeah, he's on fire.
He's on fire. Hey, we're gonna go with Corey. He's finished his last 5 fights. Finished. Like, that's a big deal for me. I don't know about you guys. You know what I mean? You went with Corey? Sorry, I didn't really understand.
No, I went with
the loser. Great,
going with
that's
Luis
good to know.
Goulet.
That being said,
On that one.
that is a wild
Why?
pick,
Because
my
he's
man.
from Sheridan, Colorado.
I feel like he has the better gas tank, and we've seen him through some really big dog fights and still hadn't been put out. I feel like his fights go the distance because he's fought some really good guys who can't put him out.
Let me go ahead and shout out Sheridan, Colorado is like, fuck that county. But in addition to that, yeah, we're going on Corey. It just makes sense. He's a finisher. He's going to finish. He's always going to finish. My man is a dog. I'll give Darren, you know what I mean, his due. He hasn't been finished, from what you're saying, you know what I mean? But he's looked like shit. So, that being said, go ahead.
He's just got high level punch face defense.
Yeah, he's the Homer Simpson of the UFC right now. That's great. But that being said, like, I don't think he's gonna tire him out. Like, what was that? Dredrick Tatum. What was that? The Simpson character that was based on Tyson?
Oh yeah.
Dredrick Tatum.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Dredrick Tatum. Yeah, he's not gonna wear him out and fall. At least Corey is not gonna do that. So that being said, Corey for the win.
Okay. Shouts out one time to GK Texas in the chat. That Houston crowd is gonna go crazy every time he lands. Yeah, no, that's another thing too. Yeah, him and Van train and live out in Houston. So yeah, this is definitely hometown vibes for him as well. So yeah, he'll be charged up. Moving on to another men's flyweight bout, we got Ode Osborne going up against Alibe Idris. We got Osborne coming in. They are 5-7 in the UFC, 13-9 with 1 no contest overall, and are 1-4 in their last 5 bouts. We got Idris coming in. They are 0-1 in the UFC, 10-1 in the UFC. I mean overall, and 4-1 in their last 5 bouts. I'm gonna be going with Osborne in this one by either decision or KO. They're going to be the older and bigger of the 2 fighters and just well-rounded in their skill set and just experienced, you know, in UFC overall. Idris is going to be younger and smaller of the 2, somewhat well-rounded in their skill set, but their debut was definitely disappointing, and they kind of have taken a long time in between that fight and to, you know, this one coming up this weekend. So, you know, unless they're able to really get things going right away, if this ends up going late into the fight or, you know, all 3 rounds, I'm definitely seeing this going Osborne's way. So, yeah, I'll be going with them. Who we got, y'all?
I'm taking Osborne and his hard body karate. I just feel like he has. Pause. I feel like he just has the better striking. Probably be the more aggressive fighter. And, yeah, I think the dude's just a dog. He's going out. I'm calling a finish. I bet you he finishes Idris. What you think, Ray?
I like Osborne as well. It's you know what I mean? I'm kind of proud of you guys. You know what I mean? Because Osborne's kind of a dog. Osborne has been getting a little bit of his ass whooped, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. Right? We're, you know what I mean? I'm analog right now, so I think he is like either 3-2 or 4-1, some shit like that.
But he's lost to guys like Steve Erceg.
1-4. But yeah, he's fought dogs. We're talking about Steve Erceg. Exactly. He's fought an absolute dog.
He's beat Luis Goulet.
So, that being said, I got to go with O.D. Osborne because I just think he's gotten a rough shake in the UFC. You know what I mean? Maybe they thought he was a little more talented than what he is, but it's not that he's not talented. He's literally just running into fucking brick walls.
Mm-hmm. Styles make fights.
Yeah. So I think this is one of those ones where this is a great underdog.
He's like the Neil Magny of the flyweight division.
But young.
Yeah,
That's it. That's exactly it.
And dangerous.
for sure.
And intimidating. I said and dangerous and intimidating.
And apparently hard.
Good at fighting.
And apparently
Experience.
and apparently hard-bodied.
What?
Yo, hey, yo.
That's what he said. I didn't say it. Like I just
You
said
said that.
just now.
Hey.
Repeating your words.
I feel
Hey,
like
the man with the fluffiest gear on takes
I was
offense to
gonna
your mentions of hardness.
I
It's all about being
apologize.
fluffy and soft, baby.
Yo,
Hey, yo.
Cesar Marin says this Idris Osborne fight is the dog shit fight of the night. So
But what does that tell you, though? Because that's not, I don't think that's that terrible of a fight. But if you look at the other fights, even the other women's fights, they're fucking bangers.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think this will be a good one, but if someone's gonna make this fight boring, it's gonna be Osborne.
Absolutely.
That'll be the case for sure. Moving on though to a men's welterweight matchup, we have Chidi Njokuani going up against Carlos Leal. We have Njokuani coming in. They are 5-4 in the UFC, 25-11 with 1 no contest overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 bouts. We have Leal coming in. They are 1-2 in the UFC, 22-7 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 bouts. I'm gonna be going with Njokuani in this one by decision or KO. They're gonna be the older of the two by 6 years, bigger in stature, and definitely got a significant long reach advantage. And they're gonna be a striker primarily, kickboxing background. Leal's going to be younger and smaller of the two and a striker primarily in their skill set. They just got fucking put on their ass, though, by fucking Muslim Salikov. And, you know, not to say that that's the determining factor for why I'm going with Njokuani, but I'm saying, like, Njokuani, I believe, is probably a higher level striker, not necessarily maybe as experienced or acclaimed as Muslim Salikov, but at the end of the day, it's just like, I just feel like he'll be, if Salikov can get to Leal, then Njokuani could definitely get to Leal. So that's who I'm going with. Who we got, y'all?
I'm taking Carlos Leal. I respect your decision, respectfully, but I feel like if this fight goes past the first round, Carlos Leal has a better chance of finishing this on the ground, or possibly just finish it on top of him, putting the ground and pound. Because Chidi Njokuani has a questionable gas tank. I mean, he's going to come out hot in the first round. You know, if he plays it smart, he won't blow his wad till the second round, trying to get a finish. But like I said, if it goes past the first, I feel like he's going to have a lot of cage time up against the cage. Carlos Leal is very good at taking him to the ground and making people carry his weight. And he's just going to be like, this might be a boring fight if Leal takes his back and that becomes a primitive fucking game plan as it becomes for some of these guys who don't want to stand up and get punched on. You know what I mean? So it makes sense to me.
And as a PSA, you know what I mean? Men, don't blow your wad before 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Be able to get to that full 15. That being said,
we're talking about stamina, guys.
stamina. You got to have stamina out here, right? Anyway, we're going with Leal for the fact that he's 6 years younger and that Njokuani to me is a sniper. He's not heavy volume in my opinion,
Right.
but he somehow gasses out after 10.
He gasses out because he tries to go for the finish. He tries to punch with his everything.
And so maybe, yeah, and you're right, because he's throwing haymakers. He's throwing like end all be all fucking kicks and punches.
Low IQ fighter.
I can agree with that too. I absolutely agree with that. So I'm gonna go with Leal, the younger, more cardio focused fighter who doesn't give
More
up
routes to
and
victory type of fighter.
blow his wad 10 minutes.
Splat.
Splat.
Next.
The fuck? Bruh, I mean, he has 7 wins and 5 losses in decision fights. Just want to put that out there. But anyway, that was wild, y'all.
No, me and Ray just mic dropped.
Yeah, y'all. At least we could have some type of like sponsor or something if y'all are gonna put on little skits like that. uh, anyway, we have a middleweight matchup next. We got Zach Reese going up against Michel Pereira. We got Reese coming in. They are 4-2 with 1 no contest in the UFC, 10-2 with that 1 no contest overall, and 3-1 with that 1 no contest in their last 5. We got Pereira coming in. They are 9-5 in the UFC, 31-14 with 2 no contests overall, and are 2-3 in their last 5 outings. I'm gonna be going with Zach Reese in this one by decision or KO. They're gonna be the slightly younger and bigger of the 2 fighters, somewhat well-rounded in their skill set, and I'd say even though they are, in their 30s, they're evolving, fight by fight, I would say. Definitely showed that they got some fucking heart and some staying power, because they were taking a beating and then were able to fucking, come back and get the victory and actually a finish. But we got Michel Pereira coming in. They're slightly older and smaller of the 2. Definitely is well-rounded in their skill set and has tons of experience. But they definitely prefer to strike. And in this matchup, I'm going with Reese because I feel like they're going to mix it up. They're going to wear on Pereira, who has cardio issues, and, basically just wear him out and open up the finish, or they'll just, take it on the cards. So I'm going to be going with Reese on this one. Who you got?
Shout out in the chat. Say Something Martin says, Reese ain't ready. Young Buck going to get KO'd via frog splash, flip kick by Pereira. My man.
I mean, I ain't mad at it if that happens. I think that's the reason why we watch Michel Pereira fights. We want to see him do something fucking spectacular, but it's been proven that when he tries to go that route, if he's not able to land something, then he just ends up gassing. And then when he tries to stay measured and control, he's just boring and he's not skilled like that. He's not a technical fighter. So it's like he kind of just needs to go with what got him to the show. But at the end of the day, it might just be one of those situations where the game has passed him up. And so, that's kind of why I'm going with Reese on this one.
I'm taking Pereira. I think he's going to finish. Say Something Martin thinks so as well. What you got, Ray?
I mean, I like Pereira. I've gone with Pereira the last 3 fights. Guess what he's done to me? He's lost. A fucking lot.
He got fucking dragged by Anthony Hernandez.
Fucking dragged. So that being said, obviously, his cardio's in question. So I've got to go with Zach Reese. If I was going to bet with my heart would bet with, Pereira, right? Hey. My brain and my winning record, hey. All year, baby.
Just because you want to bring that up, say somebody who says Ray looks like a grown-ass teen wolf. Got him.
Boom. Says bro, we 80s babies, bro. What are we doing out here? Why?
Nah, my man's getting his revenge for the man bun comments and shit, bro.
I didn't say anything about the man bun.
Shit, my man's was looking like a fucking
I said sorry.
Like Elvis Crespo out here, and y'all fucking, is clowning. Now my man's got the fresh cut,
He's rocking a fade.
But he does live in Florida too, so, my bad, I didn't mean to dox you, my G, but shouts out.
Yeah, it feels better now. You know what I mean? He's in a warmer climate. I get it.
Yeah.
So, I didn't help him out because I didn't even say nothing.
Definitely ain't getting away with that in Florida. That shit would kill you.
Heck no.
Baby, you know what I mean? I'm like Pimp C, you know what I mean? Can't nobody tell how hot I am on camera.
That shit would turn like Jerry curls, like curl activated, man. That shit would curl.
Sick of this. It's all good. No, actually, we're still going with Reese. Right? That's where we're on.
Yeah. Next fight.
Boom, cardio. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one.
All right, for sure. I think that so that last fight begins the main card. So the second fight on the main card is a welterweight matchup. We got Jacoby Smith going up against Josiah Harrell. Josiah Harrell is a late notice replacement. Jacoby Smith was going to go up against Seon Hyung something. He was the dude that beat up Phil Rowe, but he had to pull out of this fight, so they were able to get Josiah Harrell, who is somebody who came up off of the Contender Series. He's 11-0. Jacoby Smith's 11-0. So it's kind of like what you said earlier. Like, shouts out to UFC for really putting together a matchup where, you know, we're really going to see who the best of the best is.
They didn't throw this fight away at all. They just brought another undefeated contender to make it, you know.
Exactly, because they could have put him up against a highlight reel. Like, I think he may have had a pull out or, you know, as they're building him, they put him up against, like, Nico Price, you know what I mean? So, like, they could have easily did that again here, but they actually said, fuck it, you know what? We're going to go star for star, see who we can build up, and maybe they just both put on a good fight, you know, and then you got two prospects. But
I like how UFC stopped letting the pullouts ruin a good thing for the cards, you know what I'm saying?
Pulling out is always a good thing, just maybe not in UFC.
Right.
The more you know.
Stick to the fight.
this message has been brought to you in part by RayBuck.
RayBuck.
Give him his crown, hand him his belt. We got Jacoby Smith coming in 2-0 in the UFC, 11-0 overall. We got Harrell coming in, making their UFC debut, once again on short notice, but they're coming in as a perfect 11-0 as well. I'm going to be going with Jacoby Smith, though, in this one by decision or KO. They're going to be the older and the bigger of the two fighters, well-rounded in their skill set, but definitely prefers to strike if you know, they can make the fight go that way. But, you know, they do have wrestling, but it's been proven that that can kind of gas them because they're used to finishing people. So when they really do have to, you know, be tested, you know, that even though they got that skill, if not applied correctly, it could backfire against them. We got Harrell coming in as the younger and smaller of the two, well-rounded in their skill set, but I just don't have too much info, so that left me with no other choice but to go with Smith based off of their experience. They got a couple of fights in the UFC. They came up off the Contender Series too, so they're kind of, you know, nice and settled into their situation, whereas Harrell's going to potentially have those UFC jitters. So, yeah, I'm going to be going with Smith. Who we got, y'all?
I'm taking Jacoby Smith as well, not only because of the experience, but he's had a full camp for this. So no matter who he's going to be facing, he's ready for whatever's on the other side. Josiah Harrell has you know, that hunger on his side, but not having a full camp, I feel like, is a little bit detriment to anybody's fight plan. But I'm going to go with Jacoby Smith. Who you got?
I'm going to go with Jacoby Smith because his opponent fought in Rec League Ohio MMA. He's literally at a rec center. Bro, look at it. You think I'm bullshitting. You know what I mean? Okay.
Are you saying that because it's named that, or you went and checked it out and realized, like, oh, this nigga's fighting a full-on rec center?
Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. Tell me where he bought it.
My computer's lagging. I can't do much.
Go ahead, Darren.
Much more.
We got time. I'll sit here and talk a little bit more shit. We're going with Kobe Smith. Like, what are we talking about? Like, he has been in the UFC a little bit, a little bit more than this dude, at least. You know what I mean? So I don't think he's going to be scared by the bright lights. So far, what we've seen from him has been great. And my guy, okay, so his last fight, I think, was in the LFA, right? Maybe. He had, like, one fight in the LFA or, like, a real professional fight league. All the rest of his shit has been Ohio. It's literally called, like, Ohio Rec some shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's just a bunch of motherfuckers from that state that are pissed about the cold weather beating each other up, bro. So they don't beat their fucking spouses up. So Like, let's just be honest, bro. I'm just speaking truths here. I'm not sure why no one I don't see why you're looking at me like that, or you're.
I'm not looking at you like that. I can't even see without my glasses on.
This is truth. These are
It's the only
truths.
way he can look at you, Ray.
Yeah, because you need to be able to focus on all this greatness, motherfucker.
Moving on to the next fight.
No, I thought you were gonna look it up.
I did just look it up.
What does it say? Rec League shit.
That's
Like
not
I'm
Rec League. It's Ohio Fight League.
okay. Well, what does that mean? How many motherfucking Amish people are out in Ohio fucking fighting each other? Because that's basically what it is. Like, it's a huge. What are we talking about? Come on.
Ray
Where are they
says
fighting
Ohio
at?
ain't
You know
shit.
what? Look up one of the addresses on where they're fighting at. Let's do that.
Let's move on with the goddamn show.
So that's all my end said. Y'all are crazy. I love it. Shouts out, man. Shouts out. Moving on to the next matchup on this card, we have the only heavyweight matchup taking place. We got Sergey Spivak going up against Ante Delija. We have Spivak coming in. They are 8-6 in the UFC, 17-6 overall, and 2-3 in their last 5 bouts. We got Delija coming in. They are 1-1 in the UFC, 26-7 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 bouts. I'm gonna be going with Delija in this one by either KO or decision. They're gonna be they're gonna be the older of the two by 4 years and well-rounded in their skill set with tons of experience in other organizations leading up to the UFC. Technically, could have been 2-0 or possibly won their last fight, but they had that weird thing with Waldo Cortez Acosta, poked him in the eye. They stopped the fight, then they restarted it, and then fucking Cortez Acosta knocked him the fuck out. So, we got Spivak. They're going to be the younger of the two and well-rounded in their skill set, but I just don't think that they have better skills and or the aggression required to take out Delija, and I think Delija is definitely trying to make good on their last performance. So I think that they're going to come in there and possibly put Spivak on their pockets. But I'll be going with Delija in this one. Who you got, y'all?
I'm taking Spivak. I'm thinking Elijah's probably going to be moving forward quite a bit. Like you said, he's going to be the aggressor. But I feel like Spivak's range control and range management is going to come into play. And if he is halfway of any kind of decent of a counter fighter, he should be able to let Elijah run into something really hard and knock him out. Spivak's long, he's got length for him, and he hits really hard. He's not just big for nothing. I feel like Elijah's aggression is probably going to be worked probably against him, and he's probably not going to realize it until it's too late. What you got, Ray?
Motherfucking great breakdown. You know what I mean? It takes you a little bit, but sometimes you come around.
Sorry.
Good shit.
Y'all are tripping.
Tripping. I'm tripping. Let me tell you what I'm tripping over. I'm tripping over the goddamn stacks of money that I'm going to fucking fall over as soon as I win this goddamn fight. Spivak for the win. I mean, veteran. Fucking length. Fucking, I believe he's also taller as well.
I think he has a better striking as well, to be honest with you.
It's 8-6 in the UFC, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
He's
You
just-
will after Saturday.
Oh, no, I won't because I'll be winning. I'll be just sitting there fucking washing my hands with fucking like dollar bill paper towels. You know what I mean? Making it happen.
That's disgusting.
That is kind of disgusting. My bad. But I'll at least be throwing those stinky dollar bills at you know what I mean, exotic dancers. You know what I mean? So we don't get monetized.
Going to college.
Demonetized. Whatever. You know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm supporting college careers out here. And single mothers all over the world.
We appreciate your contribution, Ray.
Thank you, RayBucks. Cesar Martin says 3 teeth gonna wreck his ass. So at least me and him are on the same page. We know what's going on here. Cause he's referring to Delija, who definitely has like a third nipple like right here over their rib cage.
We got
It's
Twan
kinda
Lorenzo in the
wild.
chat.
Yeah, let's get these likes up, y'all. We got double digits in the chat right now. I mean, in the double digits watching. My bad. Got a little. A little toasty before it got up in here. Anyways, though.
Wait. Oh, shit. Oh, no.
We got,
you got different
hey, we got my guy. Let's see here. Twan Lorenzo. Shouts out Twan Lorenzo, bruh. Longtime viewer and subscriber. Much love to you. Don't trust the PFL guys. So he's referring to Ante Elijah. He is definitely on board with y'all.
Sean Lorenzo likes money.
Okay. Well, moving on, y'all, to the next matchup on this card, we have a featherweight bout between Dan Ige going up against Mikizel Costa. We have Ige coming in. They are 11-9 in the UFC, 19-10 overall, and 2-3 in their last 5 bouts. We got Costa coming in. They are 6-2 in the UFC, 25-7 overall, and are currently riding a 5-fight win streak. I'm going to be going with Costa in this one by submission or decision. They're going to be the younger and taller of the two fighters. Definitely well-rounded in their skill set. Ige is going to be the older of the 2 by 5 years and shorter, but they're going to prefer to strike in this fight, and that's kind of their style. They use their grappling usually to just get things back up to the feet. But I just think Costa just got too much of an arsenal to bring to him. I don't know if he finishes Ige, but he definitely wins this fight. Who we got, y'all?
I'm taking Costa. I feel like he's just got better ground game. He's a hard striker, but I think he's going to have a better chin. Dan Ige is nothing to play with, don't get me wrong, but I feel like the trajectory in his career is on his way down. And I don't think stylistically this is a good match for him. So I'm going with Costa. What you got, Ray?
Damn, another motherfucking little for guaranteed, my boy.
Hey.
Figured it out.
Morning team, baby.
Oh, you in there too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my fault. I wasn't paying attention to your
Too
breakdown.
much spur, bro.
Your fucking your breakdowns have not been brief.
That
So,
shit is
like,
probably like purring in your ear. That shit still like.
Look like you got a subscription to Bluebell ice cream.
That shit came alive one time, bro. You ain't fully kill this shit before you put it together. This is straight roadkill. This is like fresh off the road, my G.
I'm sick of these dudes. Let's go ahead and move on with the card. It's going to be Costa for the fucking win. Costa's going to make it happen. Like, messed my breakdown up. I don't even want to do it anymore. I don't even want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
But no, Costa for the win. And be honest with you, Darren, you broke it down perfectly. And that's exactly how I feel the fight goes and how it's going to happen. So I've got to go with that.
Perfect.
Cesar Martin said 101 Dalmatians for the win.
Damn. What a savage.
Bro, you know we about the same age, right? Like, you're supposed to be like with me, you know what I mean, against the youngins, you know what I mean? What's going on?
No, he's picking Costa.
I know, but like, you didn't have to put the 101 Dalmatian thing in there.
I think he was referring to the vitiligo that Costa has.
Oh, okay, that's better.
You just
No,
He's taking it as a straight shot.
I just took a shot. Like,
He's totally taking a straight
Nobody
shot,
give a shit
bro.
about this coat no more.
Yeah.
We're over that, bro.
Yeah.
That's like, we passed
damn,
that
all
already,
right.
bro.
My bad. Hey, that's how we good.
main character syndrome over here, bro. Get outside yourself, motherfucker.
Get out of here with your stank-free fur.
Give a shit about that coat no more.
Yeah. Look like somebody done wiped clean the floor with that shit.
Wore that shit last season, bro. I told you not to bust that shit out again, but here we
So,
are.
yeah.
Look it. I fucking put the microphone over here. You don't even know where the microphone go. Where the microphone go?
You look like the rest of Tina Turner's weave, bro.
Oh, well. Shouts out Tina Turner.
Shout out Tina Turner.
All right, Pete, man, fuck y'all. I don't even know why I do this shit, man. I'm done with this bullshit, man. All right, let's get to the next one.
All right, y'all. Moving on to the fucking co-main event of the evening. We have a welterweight matchup between Jeff Neal going up against Uros Medic. We got Neal coming in. They are 8-5 in the UFC, 16-7 overall, and 2-3 in their last 5. We got Medic coming in 6-3 in the UFC, 12-3 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5. I'm gonna be going with Jeff Neal in this one by KO or decision. They're gonna be the older and shorter of the two fighters, but longer in reach. They definitely prefer to strike. Medic is gonna be younger and taller, less rangy, but they're definitely gonna, come to fight as well. And yeah, this is gonna take place primarily on the feet. To be honest, both of these guys are live to win, but I just feel like Neal has faced stiffer competition and has, been at the top of the ranks, and this is Medic trying to make his, campaign for those ranks. Yeah, Neal's on like kind of a bad run, but it's because he's facing killers. Like he's facing only the top of the division. So I mean, Medic, I just don't know if he's quite ready yet. But yeah, I'm going with Neal in this one to redeem himself, get back on the winning track. Who we got, y'all?
I like your pick, Ray, or Cam. I'm going with Neal as well. I feel like Jeff Neal has been sold short on some of his fights because he is a dog. And one of my favorite fights of watching him was his comeback fight with Rachmanov. And Rachmanov could not put that dude out.
Yeah,
Jeff
like
Neal
took
a last minute fight for that, I believe. So it just showed that, Jeff Neal, when he has the right mindset and at a full camp, he's really dangerous for to be with anybody to be in there with him. I'm taking Jeff Neal for the finish. What you got, Ray?
Of course, you guys buck up. So, definitely going with Earl's Medic. You know what I mean? And Jeff. Nope, I'm not even gonna say it. It's too easy, right? I'm not gonna do it. Earl's Medic's going to win. Earl's Medic's going to win based on, you know what I mean? He's just a better fighter. Like, you know what I mean? I want to say some things, but I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna be the better man.
What you have to say about Jeff Neal?
Yeah, what did he do to you?
That he ain't shit and he's about to kneel down and get fucking.
Yo, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and save that, bro. Never mind. Tuck that back in to your wherever the pockets are on that motherfucker. I don't know what's going on.
That's right. Head. Medic for the win.
All right. Cesar Martin said, Ray thought I was calling him Cruella DeVille, looking like he just came from the player haters ball.
Fucking Cesar was so fucking. Hey, that's my guy, bro. Like, you be killing it.
Came back in time to call y'all. You still my dude though, Ray. I don't care what they say about your jacket. It looks quite warm. All right, y'all. Well, with that being said, it is time for the main event of the evening. We have a middleweight matchup for the main event. We have Sean Strickland going up against Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. We got Strickland coming in 16-7 in the UFC, 29-7 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 bouts. We got Anthony Hernandez coming in 9-2 in the UFC, 15-2 with 1 no contest overall, and they're currently riding a 8-fight win streak. I'm gonna be going with Anthony Hernandez in this one by either submission or decision. They're going to be the younger and slightly smaller of the two, but very well-rounded in their skill set. And, I mean, they got cardio for days, and they just specialize in drowning their opponents over the course of the fight, whether it's 3 or 5 rounds. It even gets worse for you if it's a 5-round fight. Strickland's going to be older and slightly bigger of the two, a striker primarily. They just like to come forward and basically either parry what you got and just kind of let your shots deflect off of them while still applying pressure. And they kind of just pitter-pat you over the course of the fight until all of those shots start to add up, and then pretty soon he's either ready to open up a finish late or he's just literally poured on massive volume over the course of 3 to 5 rounds and has just basically outpointed you for the entirety of the fight. But one thing that has been sticking out is that even though he has wrestling, because he doesn't necessarily rely on it, he doesn't look that great when people grapple with him. Duplessis made him look crazy, and Duplessis looked fucking horrible against Chimaev. And then you got Strickland thinking that he is the kryptonite to Chimaev, but it's like, where is the evidence? So I don't know, y'all. But Strickland, he has made a name for himself being a character, being outspoken. I think now he's more of that than he is actually the fighter. I think the lifestyle of fighting is just kind of what he's into more so, and it just so happens it gets him a ticket to being in the UFC. But ultimately, that shit can only take you so far. And Anthony Hernandez is kind of the same guy. He's going to pitter-pat you and or just lean on you or take you down repeatedly. He's like the middleweight Marab. And, yeah, he's just going to drown you for the course of the whole fight. So I'm going with Hernandez. Who we got, y'all?
I'm going to just cut you short before you say any more nonsense. Middleweight, Marab. Come on. Marab is the king of that weight class and will always be. Fluffy's not even the best of this division. But let me say one thing.
Okay.
This is a nightmare matchup for Sean Strickland because two of Fluffy's fights were finished on the ground via submission or TKO. And Strickland does not like to be on the ground. And so I see Fluffy overwhelming him with his fucking shoulder roll, Philadelphia shell fucking boxing. And getting him to the ground pretty quick and pretty much just making him carry his body and just overwhelming him with punches, once he can't take it. He can't take the fucking conversion anymore. What you got, Ray?
You didn't even pick anybody.
Yeah, I took Fluffy.
Okay. Like, gotta make that completely known. Did you hear that?
It didn't sound like it at first, but then he's I don't think necessarily Darren wants he's going with Fluffy. I feel like just based off of just
Styles.
yeah. I don't think necessarily you're the biggest fan of Fluffy. It sounds like.
No, not at all.
Let me tell you how big of a fan
Tell us, Fluffy, what you think about Fluffy.
of Fluffy I am.
Yo,
was kinda
I was gonna say this is teetering between giving him high praise and getting mad zesty.
Right. No, that's all good though. Hey, we're going with Anthony Hernandez. Like, this man is solid. Sean Strickland's great. Sean Strickland's great for the brand. He's great for UFC. He can sell a fight. He can sell a fight like nobody else. I'm not sure if he is the piece of shit that he kind of explains himself to be, but kind of like a who's homeboy. It's he fought against I think I want to say middleweights maybe.
What are you talking about?
The guy who decided he had to change his whole shit just to be in the UFC because they were gonna cut him.
Oh, Colby
Covington?
Colby Covington.
Thank you. Sean Strickland is Colby Covington.
Yeah, Tyler Betts is
Yeah, Colby Covington fucking 2.0, right? And so he just says the most ridiculous shit he possibly can. And hopefully he's not that big of a piece of shit, but maybe he is, and it doesn't matter. Cool. That is what it is. But he's kind of on a downhill turn. I don't think he's going to keep getting great fights in the UFC. Obviously, he was a title contender at one point, had, whatever, all that shit. Or he was a champion, but obviously now he's on fight nights. And I think that's the spiral that's going to happen, unfortunately, for Sean Strickland, or fortunately, depending on how you feel about him.
You never know, too. There's reports that Paramount is getting pressured from their, media sponsors and people who are partnered with them over comments that he's made during media leading up to this fight. Because, before in the ESPN era, it was just kind of like Dana White's like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. People are going to live their lives. Our fighters are personalities. I mean, they fight in a cage, for God's sakes. What else, you want them to be like? And So, but it sounds like Paramount might be like, oh, shit, we didn't know we were signing on for all this because he says whatever
He says
that's
wild
what
shit.
he wants,
Well,
so.
and I think but I think he says what he wants. You know what I mean? To keep the personality going, keep the fucking the brand going, so to speak. Um, I think he's on the downhill slide. You know what I mean?
think
So I
it's
got to
a little
go with a fluffy.
hypocritical if they'll sit there and shake hands with the man with the same hand, shake the same hand of a man who slapped the shit out of his wife in a restaurant, but want to judge somebody else for what they want to say. You know what I'm saying?
Are we talking about the? I feel like we're
Paramount
talking.
having a problem with what they're saying, but they made a shake hand deal with Dana White. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, that's a good point.
I mean,
Real shit.
no shade of Dana White. You know what I mean? Like, the past is the past, but at what
That's like
point?
the second time you've brought up him and his wife in just this year.
I know.
Yo, I'm not even touching that shit because I'm trying to get a press pass, my boy. I'm not sure why you do
Hey,
that.
you're about
Don't
to
do
get
that,
pressed.
bro. Like, no, I want a press pass. Whoa, hey, pause. No Diddy, my boy. Like, I'm trying to get like a.
Oh, we almost made it again.
Almost.
Damn, Brad.
Hey, I've
It is
seen,
what it is, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm ready for parlays.
Well, hold up. We got some comments in the chat we got to get to. Cesar Marin says, Strickland bores people with his Philly shell, but it's effective. I'd like to see Fluffy take Strickland down, but I highly doubt he will. Should be interesting, just hoping that it's not just the jab. Tyler Betts says, Fluffy gets hit a lot. Strickland gonna piece him up with jabs as Fluffy spams takedowns. Twan Lorenzo says, I don't trust Fluffy striking if he's stuck on his feet. The pick is Fluffy, but the bet is Strickland by decision or KO. And then also, Twan Lorenzo adds, he said the same stuff on ESPN, which is Disney, so he will be okay to say some crazy shit on Paramount. That's a great point as well. Shouts out to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure
Love
to
the
get
chat.
these likes
Appreciate you
up,
guys.
man. Shouts out to y'all for tuning in, and make sure you're subscribed if you're not, if you've watched up to this point.
3-second fucking silence.
While you like the channel and this episode and subscribe, I'm going to tell y'all about our online merch store that just launched not too long ago. So make sure that you go get you some official Bros Talk merchandise, t-shirts, beanies, hoodies, all available now through our Etsy store. You can click the link in our description, go get you some gear, support the channel, and just much love. But yeah, so yeah, that does end the card, y'all. So if you would like to move on to parlays, feel free.
You got parlays there,
I
Darren?
got no parlays.
Yeah, of course you don't fucking got any fucking parlays. You know why? Because you're not the fucking parlay god, my dog. That's why you don't have any fucking parlays. You got any parlays? No, of course not.
No, my parlays are tomorrow.
I got a parlay.
Parlay.
I bet that fucking coat still smells like hairspray tomorrow. I bet that fucking jacket wakes up in the morning. and I bet when you take that shit off, it still fucking stands like this by itself, motherfucker. All three of them. That's my 3 leg.
All right.
Damn, really on your ass.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey,
Go,
and I bet that thing gets wet. That shit's gonna shrivel up like a perm.
Let me just go ahead and explain. First of all, I've had this goddamn jacket for quite a while.
Hey, and I'll throw one more leg in there. That thing's got some matching underwear.
Yikes,
You know, I
man.
got some things to say.
Yikes.
What should I say then?
Oh,
I'm not gonna say him. I'm not gonna say him. I'm gonna be a goddamn gentleman over here because I am a gentleman. I've been a gentleman my entire life. Not really though, but kind of. Anyway, I'm gonna go with the couple swap parlay.
I don't know where this is going. But
I've got 2 women,
brace yourself.
2 dudes, and we're making a parlay out of it.
What?
We still talking about people on the card?
Yeah, I thought it's parlay time.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
They're not actual couples, but like it's 2 women, 2 dudes. Anyway, we're gonna go with Judice and Edwards as our ladies.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then we're gonna go with Brahmaj and Koye
It's not bad. I respect it.
as the 4-pick parlay.
I didn't go with Brahimai, but I'd still respect that.
Hey, yeah. Count Juan Lorenzo's in the chat.
We got Tuan Lorenzo giving us their 4-pick parlay. They're going to be going with Costa, Smith, Correa, and Brahimai as well. Yeah. So he's got 2 of your 3. Mm-hmm. So hey, I think
That's not a bad pick.
No,
though.
not at all.
I like that.
Not at all.
I'd even get my fingers stinky for the night and throw in Osborne. Right?
What's wrong with my dude, bro?
I got a parlay with Judice, Edwards, and Mario Barrios from the Ryan Garcia fight. Okay, so my guy's cross-platforming over here. Shout-outs Tyler Betts.
Making some money.
Bet. Yeah, throw all your parlays in the chat. You know what I mean? Throw all your picks in the chat, guys. You know what I mean? I love that shit. I love to see what you guys are thinking.
Yeah,
you know
shouts out to the 16 of y'all watching right now. This is awesome. Shouts out Cesar Martin, the legend. He says that sounds good. I'm guessing he's referring to the parlay. And then we got Devin Carter in the chat as well. Is this live for real? Yes, indeed. You know, from the great historic Whiskey Bar Denver in lower downtown, 2203 Larimer Street. Come check us out. You can literally come sit right here, have you a nice beverage, and watch the festivities as they take place. And then you can go upstairs, have your smoke, or, you know, go chill out in the vibes up there. But yeah, come check us out over here at Whiskey Bar Denver, y'all.
Absolutely.
Bros Talk Thursdays. We got some things coming on the way to make it even more of a party, or a parlay, if you might.
Aurora, Colorado.
That's what it says in the chat.
Yeah, Tyler Betts. Okay,
Tyler
are
Bet-
you reporting to us from Aurora? Or are you is that a place that, you know, is near and dear to your heart? But anyways, yeah, shouts out to Aurora. It's doper than Sheridan, fucking Luis Garule.
Hey, real quick, shout out Natalia and Gabriel. I'd like to say hi and I miss you guys. And I'll see you guys when you get home. Shout out to my Angel, Queen Angel. I know you're not in the chat because you're not feeling good, but thank you for your support. And I know you're watching the show. And yeah.
Most def. Shouts out Tyler Betts again too. Apparently they used to live there, so yeah. Then you know what's good. You know what's good. Yeah, folks, so once again, make sure that you like this episode. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you check out our online store, get you some merch. If you don't want to get some merch and you still want to support the channel, make sure that you check out our Buy Me a Coffee link. You can just make a donation to the channel there. You know, so shouts out to everybody that's done that.
Phaedra.
Shouts out Tuan Lorenzo and everybody who, you know, supports. Shouts out Cash with Fight Bloodline. Shouts out Be Ready. Shouts out Fight Bloodline. Make sure that you go check them out. They'll be doing their breakdown video of this card as well. Whoo! And let's see here. Make sure that you follow Bros Talk MMA on Instagram and TikTok at Bros Talk MMA. And yeah, I mean, really, that's all I got. I mean, is there anything that you want to touch on? Any stuff going on around in the MMA sphere that, you know, you want to make mention of?
You know, not at this point in time. I'd just like to say that I feel looking at these fights, there's a lot of opportunity to make some money. And yeah, don't pass up on it because $10 could turn into $200 real quick, especially on some of these really predictable fights. So
real quick, everybody, whether you're in the chat or yourself, Darren Teed, what are your thoughts on the Ronda Rousey fight taking place against Gina Carano that just was announced? Looks like Jake Paul's promotion is going to be in charge of that one. You got any thoughts on that?
I think Ronda Rousey's, this is like a welcome back match for her.
Yeah.
I think she's not going to be the same fighter that we're used to seeing. She might have a limited gas tank which might she might not be the stylistic fighter we're used to watching, but nonetheless, I think she's going to go out there and perform, and I think it'll be interesting to see what she's like. If her training is still effective for what she has going on.
Yeah, definitely. I'm interested to see how that goes, but I do kind of feel like this is just like a setup for a Ronda Rousey, comeback, of some sort. So, but, shouts out to them for making it happen. It's going to be a spectacle. It's taking place on Netflix. People about to get paid, so, everybody wins. They both washed up. It's going to be a terrible-looking fight for sure. That's what my guy Juan Lorenzo says. And, I mean, hey, you ain't lying about that. That definitely could just be a big old snooze fest. So we got Tyler Betts. That or Gina gonna join WWE, which is on Netflix, and Paul Brothers work for. Yeah, I mean, it's all big, circular rotation of money. Even I feel like, Jake Paul and Dana White, they play like enemies, but, they try to make money. But it is kind of funny. Jake Paul probably had this fight in the works when they put out that clip of him and Dana talking to each other at the Super Bowl, and it looked like there was some tension. So I could see him, having that, knowing that he has that fight in the works, trying to fucking make nice with Dana and all this shit. But, hey, real quick, before we get out of here, bro, what are your thoughts?
You need a whole nother drink to finish out the show, my G?
What are your thoughts on this, Ronda?
He did not just sip the pinky. Did not just sip the pinky in a fur coat. I'm done, bro.
What are your thoughts on Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano?
I think Ronda Rousey wins. I think it just makes sense, right? Kind of, it's the goddamn Paul brothers that are in charge of this shit. I'm not okay. So like, don't let me start that as like Ronda Rousey isn't a competitor. I think she's better than Gina Carano, and she's gonna win.
So.
But I think also there's a push for her to be the head of whatever the Paul brothers are deciding that they want to do with her, as far as setting her up to be like a premier MMA fighter.
Yeah, it's like Rousey, she's got star power, so bringing her back into the spotlight is just like it's gonna benefit everybody in terms of financially. She's also, she's athletically good looking and stuff like that, so it's like a double threat in a sense. Whereas Gina Carano, I think her days in fighting have long passed her, but she still, is a good looking face to look at and stuff like that. So if she was able to pull this off, then you still got somebody who you could create some star power
Ronda
around.
Rousey isn't even Ronda Rousey anymore. She's like handsome at best.
Well, at least she's more handsome than Gina Carano. So that being said,
we got Cesar Marin says bunch of loose lips in the cage flopping around. And then we got Tyler Betts. He said Fast and the Furious 9 starring Ronda and Gina coming soon.
you guys are fucking wild, yo. Like, anyway.
Hey, y'all. This has been a great episode. UFC Houston taking place this weekend on Paramount, which has been great, by the way. I just want to say the Paramount era has been great thus far.
Other than, the little breaks. There's some breaks.
It was the first event. It was just that first event. I think everything now is smoothed
They
out.
learned how to keep the junkies coming back, bro.
I'm telling you, bro, it feels like we were still on that 6-week break.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, we're 3 events in, but it still feels like we're coming back now for the first time.
I feel like they still owed me. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see the wide eyes he just did there? Like,
I needed my fix.
Real shit, real shit. Well, folks, once again, this has been another episode of Bros Talk MMA. I'm your host, UTICA, undeniably the illest cat around, a.k.a. Mr. Make This Pick Real Quick. UFC Houston, we got the Swisher House on. We jam and screw all day, every day. Shouts out Swisher Blast and the team, Devin the dude. R.I.P. Michael Watts, all that good stuff, man. But yeah.
Just Terrence Howard the end of that sentence.
I'm here with my bro host extraordinaires.
You know what it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Paper Chasing, man. Mr. Never Miss, man. It's guaranteed, man.
Y'all know who it is, man. It's RayBucks, man. It's Chuck Jordan, man. It's Mr. Give me my belt, man. Give me my crown, man. Out here running shit, man. You know what I mean? Don't make me swing side to side on you and my slab, son. You know what I mean? 'Cause we won't have, you know what I mean? We tipping down. We pulling foes.
Oh shit, bro.
Always rocking elbows.
Yeah. Well, folks, with that being said, until the next time, y'all, we out.